Hi. I had something to say to you. I thought about it last night, but I put it off because I wanted to go to bed. It was very profound when I thought of it. And now it's a bit of a jumbled mess, so forgive me while I try to... Basically, it was along the lines of, you have a very clever brain. It's very good at finding loopholes. And it's very good at finding reasons, and there will always be reasons, not to do something. That's a bit boring, isn't it? Doing nothing is a bit boring. And I think you're not only robbing yourself, but the world around you of experience and potential for change if you're not doing anything. So, do something. What does that say? It's backwards, but what does it say? I heart my hopes and dreams. So act like it.
So, racism is everywhere and happening all the time. I learn this every time. I learn this over and over again. I'm the only person that can really truly advocate for myself, and although it's really hard I have to do it, I'm gonna regret, and I do regret, every time that I choose to kind of minimize myself for the sake of keeping peace or not kicking up a fuss or being that person. And it's hard to do it because I have those voices in my head that tell me that I'm doing those things, but I can't expect things to change if I don't. And by doing it, I'm showing up for myself, but it's hard. It's hard to do it. I hate it here. No, I don't. I'm just fucking tired. I'm tired. Hey, it's me. I've been experiencing a lot of microaggressions. I've been coming to terms with the fact that I don't have community right now, and that sucks. It's really not fun. I feel a bit lonely. When I say I don't have community, I mean I don't have community within reach, like my immediate reach, and that's lonely. I did my hair today. I didn't want to, but I did. I didn't want to just because it takes a lot of time, and I psych myself out of doing things that are time consuming very easily. It's very easy for me to talk myself out of it because I fear time. Time is something that I somatically fear. It's not like time as in I'm fearful of aging or anything, or I'm not fearful of growing up the future. I think I'm fearful of the now. I'm fearful of time existing now. It really freaks me out. Being present really scares me. And not intellectually. I feel fine with it intellectually, but somatically it really freaks me out. It makes me really anxious. I feel anxious all the time. I don't remember a point in my life where I haven't felt anxious all the time. If it wasn't overwhelming, it was in the back of my mind, like haunting. I've always been haunted by the present. It just makes me laugh because it sounds silly. There was something I wanted to talk about and I don't know what it was. Everything has been happening and it's been a bit overwhelming, but also a great opportunity for me to witness how I manage things and manage my feelings of overwhelm. It's been good. Can't complain. I can and I will, and I do, but I shouldn't. That's a lie. I think everyone should complain about stuff. I feel so nervous right now. I don't know why. I think it's this pressure. I have this pressure to say stuff. I have to say stuff and it has to be good stuff. It has to be good content. Everything is content nowadays, you know what I mean? I've been watching you. I've been watching a lot of you. The show, I think it rotted my brain a little bit. It's made me feel a little bit... Well, I feel ill physically. I feel ill. I've been watching a lot of scary serial killer stuff lately, and I know that's... I was going to say recession indicator, but in terms of like my mind and mental health receding. That made me laugh. I had this thing that I wanted to remind myself of. I don't remember what it was because I didn't remind myself. I remember so well. And guess what? I'm gonna tell you about all that I remember. How's that? I gotta revisit the history of us before we go forward. So as a child, it was constantly positively reinforced, the idea that you're mature for your age, right? So you go on in life and you're like, this is a great quality that I have that nobody else has that makes me super special. And unknowingly, this idea that you have in your head about yourself, this self-concept, it has now become, holds you back from doing a lot of things like feeling and being present. There's other contributing factors to that, but this is one of them. To go back to the thought that we had, it was in less polished words, it's okay to be a child. It's okay to have fun. It's okay for other people's first impression of you not to be that you're this like big-brained, emotionally mature, wise beyond your years type of person. That's okay. And it's weird. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like that's true. It feels like a falsehood, but it's not. Yeah, it's not. And also, I think that narrative fit back then so well because the way that we looked at life was so black and white. It was, you're smart or you're dumb. You're tall or you're short. You're happy or you're sad. It's very childlike way of thinking, which is not to diminish children because that word is actually really often used in a very condescending way, but I think childlike is a good thing. Just that this black and white thinking is actually a neutral thing, and it is just not helpful for the way that we look at the world now. So we can let it go. We can let that go, and we can have fun, and we can worry less about what people think of us, and we can focus on just being present or trying to be present and trying to have fun moment to moment. If our concern was that people won't be able to see other sides to us, I don't really know what to say to that. Some people won't. Some people will only see me as one thing. They probably will see a lot of other people as just one thing too. And that's none of my concern. It's not my business, quite frankly. It's not my business. And they should be able to do as they please, as long as it's away from me. Life is nothing but a series of forgetting and remembering things. So if you do happen to forget this message, well, that's what this video is for. But also, I just hope that you're kind to yourself, and I hope that you're kind to others when you remember that life is a series of forgetting and remembering things. And even if you don't, when you do remember later, I hope you're kind to yourself then and kind to others then. You know what's literally so crazy is that like you forgot and future you remembered. Like me right now, I remembered. It's just to bring the whole thing like all together. It's almost like this was like foreshadowing. I don't know. You were the fore, I'm the shadow. Alright. Elsa, I love you, and your hair looks so cute. Bye.